My name's Olivo Castillo. I'm a DJ here at KTSW.
I'm Saidif.
I'm Jacob.
Hi, my name's Emma. I'm DJ Kitch.
I'm Carolina, also known as DJ Caro.
I'm Mackenzie, Akin, otherwise known as DJ Mickey D.
This was a gift. I mean, it's a classic. It's a Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar. It was a gift in high school. A dear friend of mine, Anthony, got it for me. It was pretty sweet. Like probably my real reintroduction to hip hop. So it was good to have this one as the first.
The first one I ever bought was Nirvana's debut album. I can't even remember. It was I got it from DVD/CD exchange back when I was in middle school, I think. And that was the first one that I ever bought.
This was my first record ever. I got it at end of an year in Austin. After I got my record player, I was in middle school. Told the guy what I liked, and he recommended this to me. Probably 10 years later, it's still just one that I know I can count on. It's Beach House Bloom.
In high school, but not seriously, actually seeking out collecting and sort of caring a bit more about it until about 2 years ago. And unfortunately, it's been a bit more expensive than I anticipated as the collection has grown. I mean, I enjoy it. You get a lot out of a record, you get the artwork itself. There's a lot more that goes into it.
Junior year of high school. And then I just started buying CDs, but then I got into vinyls my senior year of high school. My brother started collecting and I wanted to as well.
I started collecting records when I was around probably 12 or 13 because I asked my stepmom for a record player around that time. And I used to go to the flea markets around San Antonio a lot back in the day, but I could never find anything modern. It would always just be boomer records. So you take what you can get, But nowadays I can just order a record I really want online or go to Waterloo or someplace like that.
Sky Blue Sky by Wilco. It means a lot to me because it was my first concert that I ever went to. It's music that my dad's really into, but just through being exposed to it so much, it's become one of my favorites. So I still listen to it all the time. There's absolutely no skips. I really like it.
This is my grandfather's record from the 70s. This is a record that he put out with his band. My aunt actually got it for me for Christmas. So I was rather surprised when I got it. If you'd like to listen, it's Risas de Mexico, nuestro primer album. They were doing, I guess, club rock music back then. They would play at discos and that kind of thing. He was up in Chicago at this time. It's great stuff. It's also it's cool. It's personal history.
Band on the Run by Wings. My brother and I would spin this whenever him and I would do homework together in his room because he has a turntable in his room. And we would just put on different records that he has from his collection. But I remember this one being my favorite and I got hooked onto it. And so I started listening to it and I decided to buy my own. So this one for sure.
An artist, I would say, rather than a record that comes to mind, if I'm allowed to bend the rules a little bit, is an artist named Masayoshi Takanaka. This dude is just so sick with the guitar. He makes it talk, and I don't. Again, that's just an artist I've discovered organically through the internet. So it's not likely that someone might know him. Not to be on some oh, you probably don't know.
It is Weezer, the Blue Album. I'm so sorry for that. I love this album. I don't care. I'm a male manipulator. This album, it just speaks to me, and that's probably not a good sign, but it's really good, and I think a lot of people would enjoy it if you just open that mind up, get your biases out, and just give her a listen. She will surprise you.
I didn't think I would like Remy Wolf's new album. I was excited for her new project, but once it came out, I was oh my god, this is so much. But it kind of just grew on me. She has some really insane, as crowded at times as her style is. I think she's also really mastered just writing the most fun pop songs.
Kimiko Kasai, Butterfly. Kimiko Kasai is another Japanese artist, and she has her own originals on this record, as well as some Herbie Hancock songs that she's done with Herbie Hancock's backing band. Yeah, it's just really interesting how Japan post World War II what influences they took from like American culture, American music, and etc.
I recommend that everybody go listen to Elliott Smith, Either Or. It's another one that I just can't not like listen to the whole thing. It makes me feel like horribly sad, and just if you're ever looking for like a good album to just like wallow in, like it's definitely Either Or.
Fleet Foxes' self-titled album, Fleet Foxes. This is their first album, and it's so good. It reminds me, well, I started listening to it like in the fall, so anytime I listen to it, it reminds me of like the fall time. But it's such a beautiful album. It's gorgeous, and yeah, I would definitely say this one for sure.
Crumbling by Mid-Air Thief. Oh, that album is so good. I do not know how to describe it with like music theory or anything. It just feels like when you look inside of a kaleidoscope.
On my weekly show, I do Other Side Drive with DJ Caro, Mondays 4 to 6, and I have my own specialty show, Good Noise, Monday nights 7 to 9.
On every Thursday morning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's where you can find me, KTSW 89.9.
Punkers Digest,
Yes.
KTSW 89.9,
Wednesdays, 7 to 9
KTSW.net.
p.m.
I am on Other Side Drive every Monday from 4 to 6. I do it with DJ Kitch.
Wednesdays from 4 to 6 on Other Side Drive with my co-host DJ K Dog.